A memorable moment for me in the 90s when I was a promo rep for Interscope is when I was on the road with Kevin Black from Death Row Records, and we were working Above the Rim soundtrack. A gentleman named Kevin Black used to run the street team for Death Row. We were out working, I believe it was Above the Rim, and we were doing a New York visit, and part of my job at that time was to roll with Kevin Black and help him out. So what he was doing was we had all sorts of merchandise, towels, posters, free stuff. So we decided to go into Queensbridge houses. I don't know why, but we ended up in Queensbridge houses to give out our stuff, like to promote the brand and promote the Above the Rim soundtrack. So when I'm pulling in to the entrance of the projects, I see Nas and his boys. And I'm like, oh, what up, Nas? I just interviewed you, a few weeks ago, because that's when he just, I guess Illmatic maybe just came out. I knew him because I was a radio guy, and I interviewed him on the radio. He was like, wow, that's ill, you in the hood. I'm like, yeah, this is the hood. So we're all chopping it up, talking about, whatever. And all of a sudden, the police roll by. Him and his boys, not him, he was cool. They start pulling out guns and kind of waving them at the cops and kind of showboating for us like, yo, we it's real here in the bridge, son. I don't know what you think. And I'm like, I see that it is. And I was mad uncomfortable, and I immediately just said, Nas, peace, and got the fuck out of there, dude. So if anybody tells you they were not acting up, them kids were acting up in the early 90s, dude. That made me laugh, because I'm looking at Nas as a famous rapper, but when Illmatic came out, he wasn't that yet, right? He was a regular dude with his regular homeboys who regularly just carry loaded weapons in their buildings and to protect themselves or whatever it was. To me, that was bugged out. Yeah, Kevin Black's a big dude. He's a funny dude. He'll kind of say anything to get the laugh and to make people like him. So he was definitely turned into, a comedian type dude. I don't remember what he was doing, but I remember he was definitely shook, but he was, trying to make people laugh. I don't remember what he said though, but he was the one deflecting the situation, because I was just being cool, like, yeah, I get this. But I was not comfortable in any way, shape, or form. And after that, I was like, yeah, I guess I believe what Nas is saying on his albums, because I see it in the flesh. There's that one, and then, so I became a huge Nas fan after that. That was one of my funny road stories. I hope it made you laugh, but it didn't make me laugh at the time, I'll tell you that, because I didn't want to be around dudes 18, 19, 20, 21 with loaded weapons in a city that I don't live in anymore, so.